So today is officially January 1st, 2026. I can't believe how fast 2025 went by, and it got me thinking about 2026. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the best and also the worst year of my life. I'm going to talk about that, but really quickly, I want to go back and just reflect on 2025. This was a massive year, probably the most important year of my life, and probably the busiest year in my life. I wrote down just like a couple milestones that happened this year, and I want to talk about it with you guys. You guys have seen videos and you know most of these things, but it was just a crazy year. So we started the year, the January of 2025, Sam and I bought a new house. This is the house that we're living in right now. It's our dream house. I hope that I can live here until I'm 95 years old and I can't walk up the stairs anymore. Then the next month, I sold my old house, which was like very exciting because we needed the money to pay for this house, but it was also like, you know, kind of sad. I guess I didn't start my YouTube channel in that previous house. We were in an apartment years ago, but that's where my YouTube channel really became like my full-time job. When I moved into my townhouse, I was still a professional accountant. I wasn't even doing YouTube full-time. Me and Sam hadn't even gotten married yet. We didn't get Roxy yet. So selling that house was like, it was a big milestone for us, but it was saying goodbye to a lot of good memories. And like I said, I'm going to talk about 2026, why it's going to be the best and the worst year of my life. Also in January, I broke my kneecap, right? Me and Steve were filming a vlog where we tried to ice skate a marathon, 26.2 miles. And I have only ice skated, I think, once in my life. I'm not good at ice skating or rollerblading or anything like that. And I fell so many times in that video. And when I got home, all of a sudden my kneecap blew up to the size of a softball and I couldn't walk anymore. And we went to the doctor the next day. They took an x-ray. Boom. Broken kneecap. Luckily, I did not have to get surgery. But yeah, that was probably the most major injury I've ever had in my life. I've been pretty lucky that I haven't had major injuries. We went to England. Me, Sam, my parents, and Sam's mom and Rich went to England together, and we got to live out a lifelong dream of going to Wimbledon because our whole family are tennis fans. Wimbledon's the biggest tournament in tennis, basically, and we got to go there and see everything that England had to offer. It was an awesome trip. I'm so glad that we got to do that trip with our parents. So that was amazing. Then, I mean, within weeks of that trip, in the summer of 2025, Sam got pregnant, right? And I mean, that was probably, even though we moved into this house, which I thought was going to be the biggest moment of the year, Sam getting pregnant ended up being the biggest moment of the year, right? We're expecting our first baby. The baby is coming 3 months from now. I mean, now we are really close to this baby, which is kind of terrifying. But again, that's more about 2026. But yeah, so I mean, we had the best news of the year right when we got home from England. Then I started a podcast. Some of these might be out of order now that I'm realizing it, because I'm pretty sure I started my podcast before our trip to England, but you guys get the idea. Me and my buddy Abby started a podcast. It's called The Lunch Table. It's on my TFG Vlogs channel. And yeah, we've been posting every other Sunday since June. We've had an awesome time. We have like 17 or 18 episodes right now, and we plan to keep going. You know, Abby's one of my best buddies. I've known him for like 8 or 9 years since my old job as an accountant. And, you know, he's got an awesome personality. You guys have seen him in my vlogs and in my videos in the past. And I've always kind of wanted to do a podcast, and it kind of fit into my plan, which again, I'm going to talk about that later in the video about 2026. But yeah, we started this podcast. We had no idea what the heck we were doing. And, you know, we've grown. There's definitely an audience that, you know, you guys have really shown that you love the podcast. I know we get some terrible comments. Some people are like, Brandon, we hate this thing. Just go back to making vlogs. But, you know, being 33 and a half, almost 34, the podcast makes a lot more sense for my future. What is next? We found out that we're having a girl, right? That was October, not that long ago. So, you know, not only did Sam get pregnant, but then we found out we were having a girl. Was I disappointed at first? Was I rooting for a boy? Yes, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But now I'm super thrilled. We're working on her nursery literally today. I think when I'm done this video, we're gonna be building her crib. We've already painted the walls. We've gotten some furniture. You know, we've gotten a stroller, all these good things. So I'm super excited about that. We even have a name, but I'm not gonna say that name right now. I'm gonna surprise you guys with the name later because we're not 100% sure, but I think we know what the name is gonna be. And then I bought a new car. I don't even think I've told you guys this yet. I think this is a topic that Abby and I will probably talk about on the podcast. I'm not even gonna tell you guys what the car is because we will talk about it in the podcast. I'll tell you all about the car. I'll show you videos and pictures of it and all that good stuff. And I'm sure you guys are gonna see it in vlogs and other videos upcoming. But yeah, I just bought a new car like 4 days ago. This was like the end of 2025. I got an awesome deal on a car, and I sold my Honda Civic, the classic car that I have had for 11 years. It had 140,000 miles. It's been everywhere. Steve and I have driven that thing through so many vlogs. Sam and I have gone on so many road trips. I commuted to work for so many years in that car. It had a lot of great memories. But I'm really excited about this new car. And like I said, I will tell you more about that later. So yeah, that was 2025. That was like, it felt like I took 10 years and scrunched it all into one. It was a great year. It was a stressful year. It was a very expensive year for my wallet. I gotta keep making videos for the rest of my life after that year, between the house and the car and the baby. But no, it was an awesome year. It was a dream year. It was not a realistic year. Like that is a year that I will never have again in my life. But I'll remember it for the rest of my life. And then, hey, all while doing those things, I never missed a day, right? Like I kept my streak alive. Even though we went to England, I recorded ahead of time. We're about a month away from 8 years in a row of uploading a gaming video every single day on this channel. So shout out to you guys for that. If you guys weren't watching, trust me, I would not be uploading every single day. It takes a lot of work. So now, the title of this video was that 2026 is going to be the best and worst year of my life, right? Part of that is, hey, it's an interesting title, right? You guys, you right now, and you clicked on it. You guys clicked on it and you said, well, why is it the worst year in the... I'll talk about it. Mostly the best, right? I mean, mostly this is going to be the best year of my life. I hope so, at least. In April, early April, Sam and I are expecting our first baby. That is, well, that's kind of enough said, right? Do I really need to explain why it's going to be the best year of my life? We're having our first baby. That's going to be amazing. There's a lot of reasons why this is going to be the best year of my life. And don't worry, there will be videos. I will make more things like this, you know, to keep you guys updated along the way. And by the way, if you guys want to see more videos where I'm just sitting down chatting with you guys, this is almost like a little vlog in itself. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments if you do want to see more videos like this. Let's talk about why I think it could be one of the worst years of my life, right? Like I said, if I had to put a percentage, I would say 95% best year of my life, 5% worst year of my life. But I'm going to talk about the 5%, right? Because I would be lying to you. And I think, you know, I think a lot of new parents would say this, that, hey, it's not a popular opinion to say, because when you're having a kid, you know, everything is great. But I would be lying if I didn't say that Sam and I are, you know, a little nervous, right? We've never had a child before. We have been on our own our whole lives. You know, we've had our parents taking care of us. We've taken care of ourselves. But, you know, we've had a cat. Obviously, my cat is sleeping right here, right now, by my feet. But we've never really had to take care of someone before. And, you know, that's a big responsibility. I think we are super excited. I think it's going to bring a lot of purpose and joy to our lives. But it's going to bring a lot of stress, you know, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of responsibility that we've never had. Even though I'm 33 years old, Sam's 31 years old, we still feel like kids. And in my mind, I've always said, you know, people say you become an adult when you're 18, or you become an adult when you're 21, or when you graduate college, or when you get your first job, or when you buy your first house. And those are all huge milestones. But in my mind, you become an adult when you have your first child. And that's not to take away from anybody that doesn't have children. I mean, you know, Sam and I had some serious conversations about whether or not we wanted to have kids one day. And, you know, part of me wanted to just kind of be a child the rest of my life. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? That's a really exciting life. But when we weighed the pros and cons for us and our life, the decision became super obvious that we wanted to start a family. But yeah, in my mind, this is going to be the year that I become an adult, even though I'm already 33 and I have gray hairs in the back of my head already, which is kind of embarrassing. But yeah, so it's definitely a little scary. It's a little intimidating. You know, you don't know how good of a parent you will be until you're in the game. But the main reason why I say it's going to be the worst year of my life is because I have to say goodbye to a huge chapter. You know, most of you guys know the vlog channel is coming to an end. The channel is not going anywhere because I still have the podcast. You guys know the podcast is on that channel, TFG Vlogs, but the vlogs themselves are coming to an end. I've said this before in a video. This is not new news for you guys, but you know, Steve and I are going to be posting one vlog in January. We're going to be posting one vlog in February, one vlog in March, and one vlog in April. And then the vlog is over. I know I mentioned that, hey, I might post videos in the future, and that's true, but I'm, you know, making no promises. I have no idea how busy my life is going to be once we have this child. Part of me's excited because the vlog takes so much time and effort, you know, like it's a holiday. Today's New Year's Day. You know, my friends are, you know, watching football, having a good time. I've said this stuff before, and, you know, Sam and I are in our rooms recording videos because, you know, we just have so much work. So part of me is very excited that, like, hey, I can maybe take my foot off the gas a little bit, enjoy life a little bit, you know, breathe a little bit, maybe take a Saturday off every once in a while, or maybe if it's, you know, Christmas, I don't have to work for that day. So that side of things is very exciting. But it's sad. I mean, the last 5-6 years, the vlog channel has kind of been like my passion, even though the gaming channel was there first, and the gaming channel is where, you know, I make the most of my videos. You know, the vlog channel has always been kind of a passion where I was able to make videos that I wanted to make and, you know, have fun with my buddy Steve and my other friends and my family that have been on the videos. So it's going to be very hard to say goodbye to that chapter. I know a lot of you guys are disappointed. The vlogs are going nowhere. Like I said, I have like almost 200 vlogs. Steve and I have traveled literally around the world in those almost 200 vlogs. So if you guys haven't seen all of them, check them out. They are still on that channel. They will still remain on that channel forever. It also leads me to another reason why it's going to be the best year of my life. The podcast, right? I know we started the podcast in 2025, but Abby and I have really looked at 2026 as the year we're going to take this thing to the next level. Even though I said part of it is going to be the worst year of my life, I am really excited for that 95% that I think will make 2026 the best year of my life. I'll see all of you guys tomorrow for a gaming video. We're going to be back to normal. You don't have to see me and my big nose blabbing my big mouth. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video.